So I'm making this video to talk about just kind of what I've been through and see if it can help anyone else out there, or I mean, if nothing else, it's just for me. So last night I graduated from high school and I got these two tattoos right here last night, and I've been planning this out for years and I'm very excited that I finally got it. And I kind of made a deal with myself that I would be able to get these when I was ready. And so I guess, why wasn't I ready? Well, for years I've been dealing with a number of things and it's been really hard for me. You know, everyone goes through so much, everyone goes through so many different struggles, and we all have different coping mechanisms, and I by any means did not go through the hardest thing in the world, but what made it hard for me was that I didn't know how to cope, and I didn't at all. And so years and years ago, respectively, seeing as I've only been around for 18 years, a few years ago I fell into a very deep depression. At some point I also developed anxieties and just things that I've been dealing with, and these are very common problems in our society, way too common, very common. I never thought that I was alone in this, but I know that it helped me to hear my friends talk about what they were going through, or to watch videos of other people talk about what they are going through, just to give me a little bit more perspective, I guess. Just hearing other people talk about it was beneficial for me, so maybe this will be beneficial for someone. But anyway, I guess change has just always been very hard for me, and I felt like it wasn't naturally fitting in, and it really got to me. And you know, without getting into too many details, it just took a lot for me to admit I needed help. It took 7 years for me to finally be honest with myself and be honest with people around me. You know, I would open up to like one person, and then you know, like a year later maybe another person. It just wasn't going well. You know, and like I said, this has been going on for a while. The first time I thought the first time I didn't really care to stick around to see tomorrow, I was 11 years old. And I wasn't being dramatic, and it wasn't a phase. I had those thoughts for years. And I just don't think kids should feel that way. But it happens, and instead of blowing it off and saying things like that, or saying, oh, they're just kids, they'll get over it, I think we need to focus on getting kids help. You know, I lost a lot of my childhood to mental illness, and maybe if I had gotten help sooner I wouldn't have lost so many years, but I'm getting help now. I'm trying this thing where I'm honest with myself, where I'm honest with people around me, and saying that I'm doing a lot better. First of all, I'm doing a lot better. The past 2 years have been a lot better, but especially the past 6 months. So I am okay, but more importantly, I'm working on being more okay. And this has been such a huge part of me, and something that I've been so ashamed of and so scared to talk about, because I thought everyone would hate me or not understand or not want to deal with me, and that still might be true in some cases, and I accept that. But I also know that that's largely not going to be the case. But I mean, I hope so anyway. But regardless of the responses that I get from doing this is something that I need to do for me. And not everyone needs to do this. So many people deal with things like depression and they overcome them. And they do it personally, maybe just with their family, and that's amazing. But, you know, everyone copes with things differently, and I can't do that. I need to talk about it, or else I'm always going to feel like I'm hiding it and like it's not okay for me to feel the way I feel. It's not okay to ask for help. That's how I feel. So that's just why I need to be public about this. I need to be open about this. And so that's why I got these tattoos. Back to the point, I guess. These are the two things that I've struggled with. This one says live, and it's very simple, but not everyone has the will to keep going all the time. And this one says love. I rejected love for years. I pushed everyone away. Some people who are watching this might have experienced that at some point. I may have hurt you. I can promise you it was not you. It was me. But I also may have not wanted to talk about it at the time. Yeah, this isn't something that I'm like, it's not something I'm going to run around yelling about, but I just want to be clear. I am open to talking about it. I'm willing to talk about it. But please, if you have any questions, come to me, because I'm probably not going to initiate the conversation. But I am very okay with talking about it. Don't feel weird asking anything, because it's fine. But one of the promises that I had made to myself was that if I could keep myself going until I turned 18 or until I graduated high school, I could get these tattoos. And I just think you should never underestimate the little things in life, because yeah, obviously my best friends and my family kept me going, and thinking about the future and everything I wanted to do kept me going. But also just something as simple as saying you can get a tattoo when you're 18 is one of the things that kept me going. And I looked at this yesterday as soon as it was finished, and I just saw the word live, and I just thought to myself, I'm alive. I'm still here. Which, I don't know, I was okay yesterday, but on my 18th birthday, I had a complete breakdown on my way to school. And I left my friend a really emotional voice message. I tried to find it, but I think it got deleted. But I was crying on my way to school, and I said something like, I can't believe I'm 18. A few years ago, I didn't know if I would make it this long. But I did, and I'm so happy that I did, and that I'm here, and that I'm working through everything that I needed to work through. And I just want to be clear that I didn't cope very well, and I have definitely struggled a lot, but I've always been very passionate about helping other people too. So if anyone's going through anything like this, please reach out to me. I will try the best I can to be there for you. And I don't know, I guess I just want to be open about what is going on. And I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who's always been there for me. I know I'm not always the easiest person to deal with, but I'm so excited for the next phase of my life. I'm so excited to be at this point now, and I'm excited to be live.